by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 609. I'm going to start off with one card from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to look into your current situation. Then I'm going to draw a card from the Prisma Visions Tarot to see what challenge or challenges you are facing, and then I'm going to finish off the reading with drawing out one card from this box of cards to see what advice or support your spirit guides have. Maybe more specifically the universe, your ancestors. Doesn't have to be that though, just take whatever resonates. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And before I get your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person, so if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So I did see the number 111, that is a sign to trust yourself. Maybe there's something specific in this reading that you need to trust yourself with or about. I just heard a boot. So Canada might be a significant country for someone. The number 609 brings the energies of unconditional love, cycles, purpose, making a difference, and mirroring. The idea of mirroring feels a little bit mysterious, and I just got a vision of the moon card from this deck, which I saw at the bottom. Maybe there's somebody here where you both understand each other, but you might not be able to see that, or the other person might not be able to see that because of a feeling of feeling alone. Hard to understand, but of course only take that if it resonates. Let me think for a second. I think the more that you learn to love yourself and end cycles that aren't healthy for you, the more obvious and clear your purpose is going to become. And I feel like there's a lot here that the universe, your spirit guides, want to teach or show you about mirroring and how connected we all actually are. Let's go ahead and get your first card. I also saw the Tower card at the bottom of the deck when I checked to see if the moon card was still there. So there definitely could be an uncertain, anxiety-inducing, unstable situation, but you're definitely being called to light the way for yourself, to believe in your strengths and what you can do, rather than focusing on your weaknesses and what you can't do. I saw 3, 4, 5. So trust that everything happens for a reason, that you're being guided, especially towards the light or light energy, for a reason. Maybe you feel called to do light work and you resonate with adding to the collective highest good as part of your purpose. So the card that I have to see your current situation, I have the Emperor in reverse, which makes a lot of sense having seen the Tower card. Both the Emperor and the Tower card indicate an unstable foundation, and these are powerful cards. If someone's dealing with a lot of uncertainty, you might be dealing with a really unhealthy or toxic or confusing situation. This card says major power struggle, control, avoidance, stuck, and paralyzed. And I just saw 444. There is undeniably a lot of focus here on what's going on at home, at work, everything to do with your foundation and your sense of security and your sense of stability. I just heard the Queen of Wands. Someone here feels very passionate, but it comes off as controlling. This could be you, this could be another person, just like I think I said, the Emperor here could be you or another person. I also forgot to mention that the number 4 is on the Emperor card as well. If you see the number 4, 444, 4444, whatever, pay attention to that, because I really do feel like there is spiritual support for you. And I think I just saw a red cardinal fly across my window, and I've always known cardinals to be signs of ancestors. So there could, and I actually just noticed he's wearing all red too, and bro, that's literally Santa. Christmas is tomorrow. That's so interesting. There's definitely an ancestor here, or many ancestors, take it however it resonates, but past loved ones, whether you knew them or not, feels like they're here to support you. And I just saw 609. I feel like this reading in particular is very important or very helpful for somebody, because I feel like you're dealing with a lot of darkness and anxiety, and that's why it's so important for you to look inward for your answers, to embrace that Hermit energy. The Hermit does have the number 9 on it. Definitely trust that what you went through in the past, what you're going through now, what you will go through in the future, you're going through it for a reason. It's very important for you to take your decisions now seriously. Someone here is running away from something. Someone here also feels overwhelmed with anxiety. I'm feeling like analysis paralysis. Maybe you're already taking your decisions seriously, and that's why you're facing so much indecision. If you do feel called to make a choice here, it's important for you to really think about it. Give yourself the space and the time to reflect, and also call on your spirit guides if you need to, because they are definitely there to help you, and they want to bring more stability, certainty, and clarity into your life. They want to bring more light into your life to balance out the darkness. And I think they also want you to know that they also want to be there in your darkest moments to show you magic, real magic, the unexplained, when you need it the most. Now, magic is subjective, I understand that, but I'm talking about those signs, those crazy synchronicities, the undeniable ones. Definitely pay attention and lead with honesty, not only being honest with others, but most importantly, being honest with yourself about what's going on the inside. Analyze your thoughts, your feelings, and how those influence your actions and how you ultimately express your passion. I believe we all have passion. Some of us, or most of us, just struggle with expressing that passion properly. Maybe there is a better way here. I'm picking up on that King of Wands energy. I feel like you are that King of Wands energy. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of anger and frustration. And remember, that just shows that you care, but there is possibly a better way to move forward, a healthier way to move forward, a way that is more constructive and effective. And I feel it might have something to do with clear communication. I just saw a sign about twins, whatever context that might resonate for you. I'm hearing twin fish. So I think the zodiac, I think that's associated with Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what challenges you are facing. That makes a lot of sense. I have the Two of Wands in reverse with Mars. I believe the Emperor here is associated with Mars as well. We also have Aries, and this is fire energy. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, but It's very clear in these cards that somebody is feeling blocked, held back. You're looking out at your options and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go. You feel quite overwhelmed that you don't even, maybe you feel like you don't know how to plan a way forward. I just saw 1010. Yes, that's a sign for me that your spirit guides are near. I just got a vision of that bird that flew across my window. There definitely feels like there is a specific ancestor that you can connect with, that can provide you with the comfort that you need to find the courage and the patience to figure out a way forward. I just picked up on number 9 type of energy. Again, that's about your purpose. Helping the world release what no longer works. This 2 of Wands in reverse really pointed out to me analysis paralysis. That really confirmed that to me, because the 2 of Wands is all about planning, preparing, figuring out how you want to move forward. And whenever it's in reverse, at least in this reading, that means it's blocked. And I saw 111. So trust yourself on what this reading might mean for you. And I do think it's interesting. We have the number 4 and the number 2. The number 5 could be significant as well, but I always associate number 4 and number 2 very closely together, because 4 is about your foundation, 2 is about finding balance, and a lot of the times when you see 222, it's about balancing your foundation internally, emotionally, or externally, physically, materially. But it doesn't have to be about that. There is something here that does need to come into balance, though, and I feel like it's either within yourself or within a relationship, or both. Let's go ahead and get your last card here to see what, advice or support your spirit guides have. I have the 10 of Wands, and would you look at that? Desire, passion, will. Like I said, there is so much fire in this energy, which could be coming up as just so much frustration and anger, and maybe you feel fed up with a person or a situation. It could be a person that you feel is this avoidant type of energy. I just saw 1222, which is a sign from the universe to just be yourself and to trust that it's going to pay off. And if you have to let someone go because they can't handle your authenticity, that's okay. And I saw 123. Trust that it happens for a reason. They're not meant for you, and they're going to disappoint you and hurt you, intentionally or not, more than you deserve. This 10 of Wands on the other side says accomplishment, responsibility, burden, fruition, ready for something new, delegate. The 10 of Wands here brings a weight. Just something feels really heavy, and it's time to let it go. It's time to move on, and it's time to walk away. I also forgot to mention this star here stood out to me because I got a vision of my calendar where I put a star and wrote work schedule next to it. So this could be a job. If it isn't, that's okay. But there's something here that is really weighing on you. It's causing a lot of uncertainty and anxiety, and it's time to let it go and move on, because you deserve more. This could even be an employer or somebody at work, like a manager or something, that is avoiding the real problems. Or it could be a relationship where your partner is avoiding the real problems. You should know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, this might not be your reading. I think the last thing I want to mention is the number 10. This really confirms the idea of connecting with the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever you believe in, especially your ancestors. I feel like no matter who's watching this, your ancestors are trying to connect with you. I know some people also interpret the number 10 as completion, which I know I've already talked about putting something to an end. But if you feel guided to walk away from something or someone, this is your confirmation. And if you feel confused, should I walk away, should I stay, this is a message to tell you to walk away, because whatever it is, it's too much. And I just saw 444. Yeah, it's either feeding into a sense of emotional instability that could be affecting your physical or financial stability, or it could just be one or the other. Just take it however it resonates. But I think that's going to be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below. If you have any, I'd love to connect with you more and hear what's on your mind. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far and connected with me already. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.